It's a bantamweight banger in Nashville. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the main event for UFC on ESPN 50 between Cory Sandhagen and Rob Font. Sandhagen, who was initially scheduled to face Umar Nurmagomedov on this date, will instead face Font, who was slated to go head-on with Yadong Song before getting the call just 2 weeks' notice, roughly, outside of the fight date. Of course, Font, like Sandhagen, is a veteran a bit in this division. They know what they're doing. I think we're in store for a high-level, impromptu bantamweight fight this Saturday. At the time of this video, the odds makers and public are siding in the favor of Sandhagen. The neighborhood of minus 330 with your comeback on Font as the underdog in the neighborhood of plus 240. Now, seeing the spread kind of getting about this wide kind of feels disrespectful to a fighter like Font, who's very skilled, comes from an excellent team in the New England cartel, and I think that despite the short notice shakeup, they're going to come in prepared with a solid game plan. That being said, I like the fighting area of a bigger non-apex style octagon for Cory Sandhagen, who uses a lot of movements and has some of the attributes that has traditionally troubled Font. If we're talking about fighters who can competently counter or work the body, even that can, build and flow off pressure when Sandhagen is feeling in stride. Font, of course, great in boxing range, also some mean collar tie action that looked really good against Adrian Yanez, but I don't know if he's going to be able to establish or control those ranges against a guy like Sandhagen, who's not just competent there, but again, is going to have the big cage to move around. So as of right now, I'm actually siding with Sandhagen to kind of take a decision. You incorporate his improved ground game. Both fighters have done this, but Sandhagen, especially with the elbows in close quarters, that can produce a little bit more of the visual damage that can perhaps make your case on the scorecards. I'll go with Sandhagen by decision to pull down the stretch, but for a final pick on this fight and the rest of the fights on the main card, check out my quick picks and prognostications and final analysis over at MMAJunkie.com.